All right, party people in the place to be, vandals, and all you out there just listening. This is a brand new episode of How'd We Get Here? And before we get too deep into it, Joe, who will we brought to you in part by today?
Yes, this episode of How'd We Get Here was brought to you in collaboration with PowerPulp, powerpulpcomics.com. We don't fit in, we stand out, so go check out the site. You can pick up all kinds of cool indie books. They're adding new titles, new creators are joining the collective every week, every month. So go check it out. They have a pretty good lineup of books now. So it's your one-stop shop for indie books.
Right on. And speaking of kind of like cool indie imprints that we kind of rock with, we're talking to somebody from our second favorite, Ghostland. We're going to go ahead and let him introduce himself if he even really needs to at this point. But like, how are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me on. Introduce myself. I don't even know what to say, really. Raymar Brunson. I'm a indie writer artist, creator of Ghostman and biomechanical protector, bone grinder. And yeah, some other characters.
Yeah. One thing that you guys did that kind of came out a little late. Like, I think the guy hit us up right after we did the episode, but you did a really rad Batman bootleg.
Yeah.
The Reminder, which is pretty
rad.
Me
and Clayton Rosman.
Yeah.
Bane, that was a fun one to work on.
Bane's story. I like the little story at the end. Why Batman wanted that Bax. Could we spoil it? I mean, it's not like people can order in shops or anything. So I like the fact that it was the pearls, right? Yeah. Like he wanted those because it had that sentimental value to him because of his mother and stuff. It was a really good Batman story. Like it wasn't. I thought often these bootlegs, you get them and they often do like these extreme takes and stuff, and it was really a straight Batman story, So it was nice.
Yeah,
your art was fantastic in it. So yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, that was a fun one to work on. Clayton, he's a great writer. We got something else in the works right now. I guess I can talk about it. It don't really matter. We're gonna do like something with the Punisher at some point.
Oh, cool.
So that's gonna be pretty cool.
Hell yeah. And like to Joe's point, like I like that the pearls were the reminder. Like when I was first reading it, I thought that like Bane's bullshit was gonna be the reminder, but like you get that little part again where yeah.
So shout out to Clayton because he sent out a post on Instagram and he was sending this out to people for free. Anyone that was interested in reading it. And as soon as I saw Brunson's name attached to it, I was like, yeah, sign me up. Send me one, please. Yeah, so
that's cool. Thanks.
Stuff. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's one of those things that really fascinates us, the superhero bootleg. So we'll probably do another episode on it at some point, like probably cover the reminder in that one.
Cool.
Do a read through.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
we're gonna start doing read throughs. Yeah, so set up an extra camera. And,
I might flip that up when I sent you Jesse Lonigan's We Ride at Night because they're both rather short. I think put together like they'll be like about the length of a normal comic. Mm-hmm. I think the reminder's like 18 pages, something like that.
No, it's like well, the story itself is like 6 pages. Yeah.
Okay.
But then we got like the extra, like the script is in there, and then I put a few pinups in, like commissions I've done. Yeah.
It's cool. It's good read. Also, so you have Cosmic Line. You publish your books through Cosmic Line. Ghostman was your first book that you did that was yours, right? So I in the back you have a thank you page, thanking a bunch of guys that pushed you to do that. So maybe you could give us little like insights on how that all came about.
Yeah. So in early 2023, a friend of mine was pretty much just like, "Hey, you should do comics," and I was like, "Yeah, sure, that makes sense." So I started working on a different thing that wasn't Ghostman, and I took it real seriously. And by the end of it, I just didn't really enjoy it. So I was like, let me do something different, and just have fun with it, not take it too seriously. And that's where Ghostman came from, which was a character I came up with in like middle school, but I never really done anything with it. So I just made this little short story, just went all out with what I knew at the time. And yeah, eventually pitched it to Cosmic Line, who I was aware of because of Facebook and uh, Kevin Anthony Catalan, who you guys have talked to before. He had
Yes.
I was I still am a huge fan of Kevin. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, a Cosmic Lion, and then yeah, pitched it there. Talked with Eli. Um, he really liked Ghostman, so like having somebody, sending that to somebody who didn't really know me, and have them tell me that they loved my book and that they would publish it. That was real validating for me. It was pretty cool, and then it all just kind of went from there.
I mean, it rocks. I can't believe anybody turned it down. To tell you the truth, like, yeah, it's a bit of a quick read, but like, damn, is it just fun? And that now you got a second issue, so like, yeah, that's exciting. I didn't know that was already like for sale. I'm gonna have to get that next month when I get paid.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. I must have just dropped about a week ago, roughly.
No, it was a little. Maybe I don't know.
Because when I first reached out to you to ask you if you wanted to come on the show, it was still on pre-order on Cosmic Lion.
Oh right, yeah.
So that was maybe 3 weeks ago we set this up, or a month. So yeah, it was probably 2-3 at the earliest 3 weeks ago it dropped. So
yeah, it's all I stay up too late. It's all murky for me.
Yes.
Like I know the days blend together.
Yeah. But man, I love the contrast because, like you said, this was your first comic, and then then like the Pickle Detective or Detective Pickle is a more recent work.
Yep.
And I saw you were posting pages on Discord and stuff, so I got to see a few pages beforehand on the Discords when you were sharing some of the pages. And I love the evolution of your work, man. Like you just keep getting better and better every time you post something. There's like you see the improvement. Like your style is still there. You're just refining it and fine tuning it, and it's fucking awesome. Like that, the art in that Pickle book, man. It's awesome. You should try to find a sponsor like Gherkins or something. Have have like a pickle sponsor it, or put an ad in it, or do a fake pickle ad in the pages, like old school 80 comics.
Oh yeah, like a twist on the Clausen. You have that bird talking, and then the pickle just come in and shoot him,
blast him. Yeah, that'd be funny.
What's up, everyone? Yeah. I mean, it was I don't know, with my art. Yeah, I've just been refining things, cleaning up my style and kind of figuring out what kind of artist I want to be, what kind of books I really want to draw. Kind of focusing my influences a little bit and not trying to take from every single artist I come across. So but with Pickle P.I specifically, I was looking at a lot of Jordy Burnett, who did the book Torpedo. So Torpedo was a huge influence on Pickle P.I.
Cool
influence.
Yeah, and Jordy's amazing.
Yeah.
Good old Euro artists, man. They rock the world,
man. The best.
Let's see now. I don't know what Johnny went and posted for there's especially one thing that blew my mind on the first book that I just love. I don't know if you loaded it, Johnny. You must have.
Oh, I like this one where you show how his powers work right there.
Oh.
That's fantastic, man. The way that you
you use the light there, man. It's just so clean. Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there one with the guy and you see the electrical stuff?
Oh no, I didn't grab that one. Here,
No.
I'll get it really
Oh
quick.
man,
Give me a
that is
second.
so well done. You almost feel like the hairs on your arm lifting from like the electricity. You know, like I love the way you did it. And I'm assuming you do most of your work is probably all traditional, right?
Yeah, I do my pencils digital, and then I print them out and yeah, ink them traditionally.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, we know a couple guys that do it that way. That's
Yeah,
pretty rad.
And I love the little spatter you do when you have a lot of solid blacks, just to give like the negative space a little bit of like texture, a little character. I like that. That's a
yeah.
nice touch. Yeah,
Thanks,
I
thanks.
really,
Yeah, I'm
especially
not
on that
sure.
first cover, you got all the silhouettes of all the goons, so you see all
Yeah,
the speckle effects, and I like that effect. It's a nice touch.
thanks. I'm real proud of that cover, and the Pickle P.I cover. Those are my
Yeah,
favorite covers that I've done.
yeah, that's a seller right there. Like someone sees this on the shelves there, the pickle one. I mean, they can't help but pick this book up to look inside and see what the hell it's all about, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happened at Heroes Con. I didn't have to like pitch this book to anybody. Like they would just pick it up, laugh, flip through it, and just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting this." So that was real. That was real cool.
Mhm. And that Ghost Man too. Like we were talking about it yesterday, like comic covers 101. This is another perfect example. You have your main character in the center, and then he's framed by the silhouettes of all the goons, like with their weapons, and like it's a perfect, like you focus on the main character, then you have the threat around. It gives me old
Mm.
school, like
Real
like
indie comics look. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, in a weird way, it also kind of reminds me a little bit of Charles Foreman's stuff, like especially from
Mm.
Revenger.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Here's what you were looking for,
Oh
Joe.
yeah, I
Oh,
love
that
that.
one.
Yeah, and the other one further
Thanks.
on where you have the guy, uh, I think, is it when he makes the gun materialize in her hand just before, and you see the
Yeah,
electrical current around the guy's face and stuff. That's you just do a great job with that whole like electrical stuff. It's such a
thanks,
beautiful
thanks.
effect. You can tell it's done like traditionally too. Like yeah. There's just something about like when you must use like the toothbrush and all that shit, right?
Oh yeah, toothbrush or
Yeah,
yeah, mainly just the toothbrush and like
yeah.
maybe like a piece of cardboard to like help flick it if I'm just using like a regular
Oh,
paintbrush.
like
But
you
yeah,
just click on the cardboard like that?
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, fuck. That's all fun stuff, man. Like, so what do you do? Like, your workstation must be full of like ink and paint and
Oh yeah,
where you
yeah. It's
draw.
well,
Yeah,
I got my laptop on it right now. Yeah, it's just paint everywhere,
yeah,
everywhere. And somebody was like, "You should clean your desk." I'm like, "For what? I'm gonna just do this again." Like,
yeah.
there's
Again,
no
yeah, it's
reason
just
to
gonna
clean
get
it.
yeah, yeah,
One of my favorite things in Ghost Man was the backup story. I loved the medieval
Oh
Ghost Man
yeah,
story. I thought that was hella fun, and like
yeah.
the Crusaders and stuff. It's funny, kind of clever. Gives a little bit of humor to this book. Not quite as funny
Mm,
as Pickle, but uh,
mm.
it's got some good laughs to it. But yeah,
Thanks.
Ghost
Yeah.
Man, he's a rad character, and I kind of like the setup that you have here. I mean, you could have left it a one shot, but it's also just a beautiful setup for like an origin story for a character. Not really an origin story, but like kind of like this is the character, and this is what he can do, and like maybe this lady, she's going to help him find people to fight or something. Kind of is the way I kind of took the one shot.
Yeah,
Or
yeah. It it like because I don't know. I mean, the I just kept it pretty simple. You know, he goes to a place, kills some people. Oh yeah, Ilya has a bunch of my original art. Yeah, I do a lot of like for texture. I like put ink on my thumb or my finger and just put it all over the place. But yeah, I
Mhm.
just wanted to keep it real simple. Like yeah, he goes to a place. This is what he can do. This is what he's about, and that's kind of it. Um, the second one, there's a little more to it, and it's not really from his perspective. Just to play around with it because I want to keep it simple. I don't really want to go into the I don't know how he died, I guess, and all of that. I kind of just want to leave it fun, and just do whatever. I don't want to put a bunch of like lore on it and stuff and rules. I kind of just want to do whatever I feel like, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I feel that like a lot of people they try to go overboard on an origin story, and it's just a lot of the times it's not really necessary. Like if best you just need a flashback. Like I mean, like I've read Batman since the '80s, and pretty much all they ever do is show flashes of like the gunshot and his mom's pearls falling. They don't ever need to like show the gunshots and the blood splatter or anything like that. You know what I mean? Who needs to see
Yeah.
it? You know?
And one thing I love about like the Ghostman too is it's just a simple design, right? Like I love it.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so effective. And I mean, you see a lot of people just take a stab at it too, like a lot of your friends and some other artists. They love just doing like pinups of it and stuff. And there's been some I've seen some great ones on Instagram when people share them and stuff. There's been some fantastic ones.
Well, that's funny too because he's a. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it just makes me so happy just to see that it's really cool, Yeah, but go ahead though.
Oh, I like that. Like, he is a ghost, but he dresses. His costume looks like a little kid's Halloween ghost costume. It's a great juxtaposition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's supernatural, but he uses a gun, which is awesome.
Right. Yeah. I mean, because for a while I was wondering if I wanted to make him not an actual ghost, but just a dude in a sheep. I'm like, nah, because I like the powers. I like kind of just making it crazy, Maybe I'll do a issue where he loses his powers or something. I've been thinking about that, but we'll see.
Yeah. There's one. Anyway, like where the guy's like, be on your toes, man. And then like, I know this was your first one. I was thinking of it and I was like, man, I love that. Like, then all of a sudden he comes, if that was a turn page where the last panel is him like saying, stay on your toes. And then you turn it and it's a splash page of him flying through. I was like, oh man, that would have been pretty cool too, doing it that way.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I like that. Cause you did play with your paneling, how it cracked the paneling and stuff too. So yeah. So
it's so funny looking back on it now because that first one is like, I mean, it's only been 2 years, but it feels so far away from me. For me, and man, I knew nothing at the time. I knew absolutely nothing. I was just going for it, just doing whatever, just like stealing from who I can, and but it was fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Like I said, you see, like you said, that came out in 2023. You said Ghostman.
Yep. Well, it was. I drew it in 2023, but it came out summer, like early summer last year. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And man, just like in 2 years, just the way your work has elevated like from book to book, and like it's just exciting to see your work like when you have something new coming out, just to see like, because I find you're at a pretty fucking great like spot now with your work. Like it's good. So like,
Thanks,
I mean, and it's only normal, right? You keep working at it, it's going to get better. And so if anyone hasn't checked your work out, you should go check it out. Cosmic Line has pretty much, I think, most of your books. I think your art book is sold out, if I remember correctly when I went and checked. Ghostman 1, I don't know if there's any print copies left, but you can buy PDFs. I think the PDF for issue 1 is available on the site, so you can buy the PDF on that one. If you can't find physical copies, there's always that option if people don't mind reading digital. And issue 2 just dropped, so you can get the next story arc of Ghostman as well.
And I just dropped the link to the Cosmic Line shop in the chat, and it's in the description already. So anybody's looking to pick this up, and there's lots of other cool stuff on there, man. Yeah, Cosmic Line's a rad imprint.
Yeah, a lot of great books.
Yeah, and they just started soliciting in like the not Diamond anymore. I always forget the name. A Lunar, right? They have solicits in the Lunar now. So like your second book, the Bone Grinder, that was solicited in the Lunar. People could order that through the Lunar and pick it up in comic shops, which is kind of cool that Cosmic Line has they do solicits now, so people can order it straight through their comic shops.
It's crazy. Like, it's not, because I mean, I don't know, I wasn't even doing comics, a few years ago, and now it's like, this is where I'm at. It's like, damn, it's real fast. It's crazy.
Okay, so if you weren't doing comics, like, you're a great artist, so what were you doing? Were you doing something in a creative field? What were you doing beforehand? Like,
I was doing photography and some filmmaking,
okay,
mostly music videos, and a few
cool.
documentaries here and there. I've been doing photography since high school, got some awards for it, and worked with some magazines, got published in some articles and stuff like that. But at some point, it just, I mean, I would still do a documentary, but everything else just kind of wasn't really doing it for me anymore. And I was always drawn, just for myself, just kind of like, I don't know, it was something I had been doing since I was a kid, but it was just for me. I wasn't really thinking about comics. But yeah, so I mean, I guess if I wasn't, I'd still be doing that if I wasn't doing comics. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so you're in a creative field, so it wasn't like a stretch for you to be like, take a step into comics. And if you're doing videos and stuff, I don't know if you're doing storyboards, so you're probably already kind of working out through thumbnails, like how you're going to film things and stuff. So you had a good good base.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like shots, like having them all figured out and stuff. You already had an understanding of that before you dived in, so that's really good. And I think that's why, like, your first book looks like you're already working at a major label. You know what I mean? And like I believe that you have evolved, but like, damn, like when your first issue looks as good as Ghostman does, like.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
So I think Bone Grinder released last year around this time, or maybe almost a year now, right?
Maybe a little less. Bone Grinder came out it was earlier this year. But I was working on it last year, throughout the year.
So what's that one about?
So it's set in a post-apocalyptic future, and what is supposedly the last city on Earth. So there's this character, our main character, her name is Amara. She's like she's a leader of this rebel faction, and she's working with this cyborg called Bone Grinder, who was initially like the city is run by this dictatorship, and Bone Grinder was the cyborg that was supposed to kind of like enforce, the laws and stuff like that. But the way he was programmed was that he was supposed to fight like tyranny and evil or whatever, but obviously he's built by this dictatorship, so he immediately turned on the people that created him. So now this rebel faction is like, okay, we need to reactivate the cyborg and work with him and kind of free, our people. So
okay, cool.
And actually,
yep.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, John.
You go ahead. I was going to ask if this one was going to be an ongoing too, or is it going to be a one shot?
Well, yeah, volume 1 is out now. I have the story ready for volume 2. I've just been honestly like trying to get better so I can tackle volume 2, because there's some crazy stuff in it that I knew I just wasn't ready to like tackle
to
yet.
Draw yet.
Yeah.
So if it's in volumes, how many pages is it?
The first one I believe is what is it? Is it 64?
No, yeah, that's good.
Okay, so it's a proper graphic novel, like a
novella, really. Like, so it must be. Is it perfect bound? Probably, if it's 60 pages.
Yeah. Going from Ghostman to that was a big leap. that was a tough challenge, but I got it done. It was pretty fun though. But yeah, actually, I was gonna say earlier, Erwin is in the chat. He actually helped me a lot with Bone Grinder. He like gave me story ideas. He actually helped design like the bottom half of Bone Grinder. He helped figure out. Well, he designed Bone Grinder's bike, so that was pretty cool. Cool. So shout out to Erwin. Yeah.
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 Erwin's great follow on Instagram and stuff, and his work's awesome too. So Bone Grinder, the biomechanical destroyer protector. Okay, yeah. You can get that if you can't find it in your comic shops, you could go to cosmiclionproductions.com and they have copies there. So if people want to go pick that up, you can go through the website and get it there.
Yep.
Cool. That sounds like a fun one. 60 pages. Nice. I love picking up books that are just a little thicker, you know. You get a little, like, people complain about the price points, like, but they don't understand you're getting like 3 comics, right? So it's a little more expensive, but you're getting 60 pages. The normal comics like 22, 24. Like, they look at the price and right away they make like a snap judgment, like, oh, that's expensive. Yeah, because it's 60 fucking pages, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. On I think on what is it, League of Comic Geeks? Somebody I don't know if it was Bone Grinder or Ghost Man, but somebody brought up the price point in the comments, and I was like, but I got to stay off of that site because people, I mean, nothing too crazy has been said, but I'm like, nah, I don't need to like see, you know, people's like opinions on stuff like out of context because not that I'll get angry, but I don't need to see it.
Yeah, well, people need to just understand that, like, when you get into the underground, man, you're gonna have to accept that, like, you're gonna, for like a normal floppy, you're gonna pay somewhere between $6 and $10 for it, and if it's double size, it's gonna be about 15, and if it's about your size, you're asking what, about 20 for it, $18 for it, I would assume. Yeah, that's fine. Like for a graphic novel, like a traditional old school style, like, yeah, Joe said a novella, but like, yeah, back in the day, like 65 pages is what qualified something for a graphic novel. So he's just slightly under maybe, but I still count it as one, you know what I mean? And that price point's fine, you know what I mean, for the scene that you're in. Yeah, if they don't like it, they could go spend $24 on a 6-issue Marvel trade and act like that they're saving money that way, I guess.
but I mean, it's just simple math, right? You buy 1 apple, it's $1. You buy 3, it's $3. I just don't. I think people are just so used to picking up the traditional 22-page floppy with that price, and they just assume everything's a 22-page floppy. They don't kind of check the page count, and obviously a thicker book, you get more pages, more story. So I mean, like you said, it's just people that they're making comments that just don't educate themselves. They don't know what they're talking about. They just see the price and like, oh shit, what's up with that?
What kind of toothbrush do you use? Do you have a specific brand?
Does it once with the spring action? They articulated
do I have it? Yeah, I got this one. It's like got a bunch of. What is the brand? I have no idea. There's like literally no brand name on it, so I don't know. It's like derived with a bunch of white ink and paint on it.
Oh, okay, yeah, those are the ones that you get. I think that those are Oral B's, but they're
I was gonna say it does look like an Oral B. Yeah,
you get it. You get it in the packs at like Target. It's like, yeah, I got a toothbrush just like that. Is that mine's green? Yeah, mine's green.
Yeah.
Gray and green.
So so what do you usually work on? Like, what side do you use? I know, like, traditionally, if you do a comic to traditional size 11, 17, but we've been having a lot of creators on. They've been working like oversized, like huge. Like one guy was doing, what was it? Tom Neely did that crazy double spread that was what, 3 feet by 4 feet or something like that. I was like, that's insane. You know,
I don't know if I can do that. No, I'm just doing standard size.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of been jumping around a little bit. There's some. I was playing around with like a little bit smaller. I was doing 11 by 14 with the same like dimensions that match up or whatever. Just to kind of see, you know, if I could get stuff done faster, if I could get better control with my tools and whatnot. But recently, I've gone back to 11 by 17.
11, 17. Yeah.
That's
cool. And how's your original art been going? Like when you go to shows and stuff? I know you do a lot of commissions because you post them often. So I know you're pretty busy on the commissions front. But that I saw, I don't know if you updated it. It said your commissions were open. So are they open right now or?
Yeah, they're open. I do have a pretty, well, not big list, but I've got it's not even that the list is big. I'm like working on books. I work on pages throughout the week, and then I try to do commissions on the weekends.
Okay.
So stuff has been taking me a little bit of time, but I'm always, you know, nobody's being forgotten about. I've had like one guy. I mean, I'm not gonna like call him out directly, obviously, but he was a little upset because he was waiting on something, and I'm like, hey man, like I'm one guy, you know,
Yeah.
I'm working like every day. I got to get stuff done, you know. So just like give me time. I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
I think I might know who that guy is. I know a guy that whines about shit like that. We used to know a guy that whines about that. I should say.
Yeah,
Don't
I
go
mean,
there.
I'm not.
and but the thing is with me, I mean, once I get to it, you know, like I get it done like pretty fast. Like once I start, I'm gonna keep going until it's done. So,
Till it's done. Yeah.
yeah.
So that's good.
But
Once you get going, then you just get it done, get it out of the way, mail it out, and it's cool.
Yeah.
So
the whole idea of commissions is crazy to me. Like as a fan of yours, I if I asked you to draw me something, it'd have been Ghost Man. You know what I mean? So like the whole thing, like, can you draw me this? I'm like, it's weird to me, in my opinion, kind of.
see, I always my approach when I ask someone to draw something, I'll be like, pick something that you really would want to draw that you haven't had the opportunity to draw that you really want to take a stab at. And I find like the artist will often like put a little more into it just because they got the opportunity, you know? So I'm like, dealer's choice, man. You go ahead and do like something you want to do. And then I find you always get good results that way.
Yeah. Thanks, Ilya. I don't know if I gotten a I don't think I've gotten that option from anybody yet. Not really, not completely. They've done like I've had like, oh, I want you to do this character, but do whatever you want to do with this
Okay.
character. But I've never had like, oh, just do whatever. Yeah, I haven't had that yet. I don't know what I would do though if somebody told me to do just whatever's off the top
if I
of my head.
DM'd you tomorrow and be like, dude, give me option of 3 characters you really want to draw, like you'd be stumped.
I'd figure it out. I mean, honestly, it would probably because Punisher is my favorite character, so that'd probably be one.
It's always winner.
Yeah, I haven't done a Wolverine in a while, so maybe Wolverine.
Okay.
Who would number 3 be? Maybe we'll try to not pick another like anti-hero. Damn, I don't know. Maybe probably just Batman. Honestly.
Batman.
So yeah,
going
that's
with
right,
the big
Ilya.
3. Some of the big 3,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Ilya gave me the Batman villain choice. Yeah, I've been doing a bunch of Batman with villain commissions for Ilya.
Okay.
Or like he has the most recent one I did, the Batman coming out of the Jack in the Box, and he's got like the coil wrapped around him.
Okay.
Yeah, like I did that for Ilya. Yeah.
So which Batman do you like drawing? Classic or like the new big chungus Batman that they got running around now?
Yeah, I haven't drawn Absolute Batman yet. I've been thinking about it though, but definitely more classic for me.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, you're Batman in the Sewer Boys 2 there. That little strip you did, that one page. I love that Batman. Yeah. That was nice with just the black symbol on the chest and stuff. It was great poses, great panels. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
So I mean, I asked this about Bone
Grinder.
Is there any plans to do issue 2 for Detective Pickle P.I?
I got to talk to Neil. We'll see. I want to do more. It'd be cool to do one. It'd be cool to do one in full color. I think that'd be pretty cool, but we'll see. You know, I love my black and white, so
yeah. Oh yeah, we're big fans of the black and white here.
How'd that picture go? Him being like, "Man, I want you to draw like this big pickle for me," and he fights like chickens and rats and shit. Like, we decided was it hard to sell you on it, or?
No, actually, it was a joke that I don't even remember the joke, but I just know it was a joke on like a Discord call, and then later on. Well, actually, I was the one that like drew the character once the joke was made. I got to find that original sketch. It's like somewhere on the computer. But then later on, I was like, hey, if you want to write this, I'll draw it. So it was really like I was the one who kind of pitched it. So then he like wrote what is it, 10 pages, and then he came back to me, and I was like, oh, I'll do like another 6-page story, and then he wrote and drew his own story towards the end.
Okay.
But yeah, that was real fun. Real fun.
Yeah. An interesting concept and character, right? So
and a really fun take on noir. Like, kind of a bit of a spoof on Dame to Kill For ish, I would say, but like very, very fun. You know what I mean? Definitely must read in my opinion. Especially, like you guys both do backing stories, which is a lot of fun. Yours is about him going up against a
kind of serial killer, I guess.
Yeah.
He finds the trophy room or what have you, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, at first I thought he was lighting them on fire, but like,
yeah.
And then
and I remember. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead, man. You're the guest.
No, I was just gonna say I remember during the first story that he wrote, like I was just going crazy, just flying through it. And then once I got to my story, I don't know what happened, but I got real sick, and I just remember like getting up and working a little bit, laying back down, getting up, working a little bit, laying back down. I was just trying so hard to get it done, but I finally got it done. But yeah, I just remember I look at my story, and I just remember like being sick. I think on one of the pages, I don't know which one. Maybe somebody owns it because I've been selling pages from it. But on the back, I wrote like something like, "Oh, I'm doing this on like a few hours of sleep," just like a note for somebody to see if they like buy it. Like I'm running on 3 hours of sleep trying to get this done. You know,
that's always fun little things though when people like pick up stuff. If there's like notes in the margins and like on original work, that's always cool. It's always fun. Adds a little element to the process.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Ilya.
Some insights.
Spider-Man's got them yellow eyes like he's been smoking sherm.
I've been drawing a lot of Spider-Man recently.
Yeah, you did a Venom a little while ago. You did that Craven one as well.
Yep.
What else? Yeah, your stuff pops up on my timeline all the time. So one person though, I don't know what's going on, but Kevin, he hasn't been popping up on my timeline. So I don't know if he's working on a big project that he can't show pages or what, but I don't know. If it's just my algorithm. He hasn't been popping off, but anyway.
He's been doing a lot of stuff for IDW and like
covers and stuff.
Last time we had him on, he was hush hush because like he was doing them Godzilla comics that he couldn't tell us about.
Yep. Yeah, Kevin's he's working on stuff. He's busy. I mean, in my business.
That's what I was assuming. Yeah.
Man, it's crazy because and I was a huge, and still am a huge fan of Kevin. But I was a huge fan before we even knew each other, and now we talk like all the time. You know, he's taught me a lot of stuff. I'm just like real lucky to, have somebody I can bounce ideas off of or get critiques from, and I'm just real grateful for that dude.
Yeah, he's part of the, like you said, you guys are all pretty tight with the Ink and Drink Long Beach crew there. So, and I love that whole crew, like all you artists that are part of it and everything. You have your Discord, which I think is pretty much open to anyone can join that Discord. So people can hop on there, join that Discord. It's fun. You can share your art. People give you a lot of feedback and stuff. I mean, it's very open-minded. People are very welcoming. They're very receptive, very constructive criticisms. Like there's no prima donnas in there, like acting like they're better than anyone else. So it's a fantastic Discord. If you want to go join it, all the artists on there are great. I mean, it's really, really a good vibes. Like, so yeah.
I gotta say, I'm jealous of people who enjoy drawing Spider-Man. Like the webbing on him It is just so grating, and it just takes so long. It's infuriating, in my opinion. I mean, I can do it, but I don't like it, man. Like,
You know
it's,
what? When I
Yeah,
was a
I don't think I'm great at it, but I kind of found a way to like do the webbing that's comfortable for me, I
yeah,
guess. Um, just kind of I don't go too crazy. I kind of do like, oh, these are the main like 4 or 5 lines that go down. If we're looking at them from the front, it's like the main like 4 or 5 lines that go down the costume, and then you just do the connecting lines and just
yeah.
leave it at that.
I'll have to
I
try that out.
I used to draw like as a kid. Eric Larson was my bit like he's my Spider-Man artist. Like a lot of
Mm,
people love Todd, but Eric was the guy that I really enjoyed. And I used to draw Spider-Man a lot, right? And the webbing, drawing the webbing was like almost like therapeutic. Like it was like
mhm.
meditative, just that repetitive. I don't know, you get into a zone and it's so calming. I always like drawing the webbing on the costume.
I love when they came out with
Yeah.
Miles Morales. I'm like, fuck yeah, Spider Man. I'll enjoy drawing. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't even know who no, I was just gonna say I don't even know who like I guess John Romita Jr. was my Spider-Man artist growing up. Uh
okay, yeah, because he came in what in the early 2000s, right? He did a pretty long run, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And these days, I'm a huge fan of Justin Mason. I love his Spider-Man. I look at his work a lot for whenever I draw Spider-Man, I'm looking at his
His
work
stuff,
for
yeah.
sure.
Cool. Yeah, cool. So is there any new projects you've been working on lately? So I know you said
Yeah.
you're kind of working on stuff, so you have these books out, so it might be a little while before you have something else dropping because you've been working on stuff. Is there anything you can talk about, or is it still all like kind of hush hush? Well, we talked about it before we went on air. You and Erwin are working on uh
Hmm.
swapping, doing each other's characters, right?
Yeah, so
Doing
he's
takes.
doing a Ghostman story, and I'm doing a story. Well, I did. I still got a little bit to work on, but I did a story of his character, the Angriest Warrior. We're gonna do like a 2-in-1.
Okay.
And I believe we're gonna do a Kickstarter for it at some point. Uh,
Oh,
but
nice.
yeah, just look out for that. Yeah, that'll get announced at some point. But
That's one thing.
that's been really cool.
That's one
Okay.
thing I was going to ask you, right? Because a lot of the Cosmic Line dudes, like Ghost Agent and all that, they all do Kickstarters for their books. So I was wondering if you were going to take a stab at doing a Kickstarter at some point.
Yeah, yeah. I think I guess I mean there was no real reason why I hadn't done it, I guess. I don't know. I guess at the time, yeah, I just wasn't too familiar with it. But I've like been a part of so many group projects now and had so many friends that have done the
Mhm.
Kickstarters. So yeah, think I'm ready for sure.
You're right. Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Mhm.
But oh, yeah, what else? Oh, so right now I'm drawing this book. It's called Damu. I'm working with Mike Wayans. He's the son of Damon Wayans. It's like a
Okay.
supernatural horror book, and it's gonna be at least for now 3 issues. I'm like
Okay.
coming up on the end of issue 1. That's been like
Okay.
really crazy to work on. It's like one of the craziest opportunities I've had. Um, and it's like I don't know, having that name
I
attached, it definitely
Yeah.
threw the pressure on a little bit.
Yeah. Are you changing it up a bit, seeing as how it's a horror book, like with your style? Are you trying like a few new
um,
tricks or things? Or are you pretty much sticking to what you know, or are you getting a little bit more experimental with this book?
a little bit more experimental. It kind of came at the right moment because I kind of wanted to focus more on uh just backgrounds and normal people, not dudes in sheets and like pickles and whatnot. So I get to draw like more human things, more people kind of interacting, having normal
Mhm.
interactions with each other. But the horror stuff, yeah, I've been looking at a lot of different, just darker books and trying
Mhm.
to play with my contrast a little bit more. Like
Mhm.
so it's been pretty cool.
I don't know, man. That family and the way they take the horror, you might be drawing penises going in people's ears and stuff like
Nah, nah, it's not that crazy. Nah.
that. say Wayans and horror, I'm just like scary movie.
Yeah. No, it's not that crazy. I mean, honestly, if anything, something like that would pop up in one of my own books, the stuff I draw. So, what else I got? After that, I'm definitely getting back to Ghostman. I've gotten issue 3 written. I've been doing layouts for it. I think I teased like 1 page I did a layout for on my Instagram.
Okay.
So yeah, after this project, definitely going back to that. What else? I got some other collaborations in the works. Like I said, me and Clayton were gonna do the Punisher thing. That's gonna be pretty cool. I can't wait for that. I got some stuff I want to try with that one. What else? I won't give the name away, but there's like a kind of like noir pulp inspired character, kind of like the Spirit that I'm gonna be working on. It's like my own thing. That's probably gonna be a ways away though. Like I got a lot of stuff I got to do in between then and now. So, so I got stuff in the works. I'm actually, man, I don't even know if I can really talk about it. I'm working like literally right now. I'm working on this cover that's pretty big. So I can't wait to share that. It's for a pretty big company. So
just, nice. So you're getting into the cover game.
Yeah. I kind of been waiting on it. Actually, I did one recently for my friend John O'Burke. He's got a book on Kickstarter right now. It's called The Routine. It's the 3rd issue. So I did a variant cover for that. And actually, there's a tier where you can get my original art for that cover. So that's on Kickstarter right now. The Routine.
Yeah. I'll have to go check that out. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Cool. So you're getting the cover. That's how Kevin kind of got started with IDW. He was doing like he did that. His first one was that awesome Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one with the or was it both Rocksteady and Bebop on it? Or that one was great. That was that cover was and he did one for the Turtles, the green one,
black, white, and green.
That's it.
Yep. And then he had the I think it was at San Diego. He had an exclusive cover. It was the it was a pinup that he put in Sewer Boys. It was Raph and Casey Jones.
That cool. Yes, that was a cover too. Yeah.
It's what's so crazy. If you look at that first Sewer Boys, he kind of manifested his year in that book because there's the page where it's
the title page, right? Because he has all 4 turtles in that title page one. Yeah,
there's that, and then there's also the page where Master Splinter is introducing all the turtles. But in Kevin's page, he put Godzilla on it, and Godzilla's on that page. Somebody else is on that page, and then there was another pinup that he put a Street Shark in, and then he did that cover. So like it's like that whole everything in that book is just like it just predicted his future. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I was happy when I found out he's getting like cover work and stuff. I was like, oh, it's just a matter of time before you get. But I think it's kind of like it's a different game, right? You got the deadlines. There's a lot more pressure. So a cover, I'd assume, is kind of a good middle ground to get started. Like meeting the deadlines, you don't have the pressure of pumping out like a page of sequential art every day and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to keep my eyes out for that cover you're working on for sure.
Yeah, the pressure has been on for me. Just because it's my first really big cover, and it's some pretty big characters. So I'm like, oh damn, all right, I gotta like really focus and bring it. So, but I mean, actually working on it has been pretty smooth. I think I had all the right references I need, and but even still, people's opinions and stuff like that, which I don't really let get to me, but it's like, but more so the opinions of the people I'm doing it for. I don't want to. I'm like, oh man, am I gonna have to go back and redo stuff or whatever? But I just try to just get the work done.
Yeah, because Kevin had to redo something on his blue, not his green, white, and black or whatever. Something I can't remember what he said it was, but he had to go back and switch something up because I can't remember what he said, but he had to tweak it, and he was like, "Ah, fuck!" And he had it all done, and he was like, "Oh," after he realized there was something wrong with it. I think he had Casey Jones maybe in originally, but I guess he maybe wasn't in that specific story, so I think he replaced him with Donatello, or I can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, he had to rework it. And, yeah.
Well, it's cool him returning to Turtles too, because that's kind of early in his career. He did those 2 issues for Mirage, which was pretty gangster.
Oh yeah.
I think all Kevin's stuff is sold out on Cosmic Lion, right? I don't think he has any books on there right now.
I think Slider Kingdom might have gotten reprinted. It might be available, but the Space Knights, it sells out as soon as he puts it up. Every time I try to get a damn copy of that, it's fucking gone.
Yeah, I picked that up before he started putting his books on Cosmic Lion. He just had his webpage, and I remember picking up the digital versions of it from him back then when he just had his I don't even know if it was Big Cartel or one of those types of deals or something like that.
Yeah.
So going back to Cosmic Lion, like how did you hook up with those guys?
So like I said, found out about them on Facebook. Was following everything that they were putting out at the time. But the very first thing I did was I did a pinup for Ghost Agents. I did like there's the CKRS Facebook group. I drew Big Barda holding like a Parademon's head or something like that, and she's like standing in a pool of blood. And Rocco, who's like the creator of Ghost Agents, he saw that. He reached out to me. He's like, "Oh, I got to get you in Ghost Agents." So, what did I? Yeah, I did a pinup of like the main character, Donna. She's like walking in the walking in the snow and like holding a what's the gun that James Bond uses? Like the small
Walther PPK.
Gun. Yeah. It's like her walking in the snow with one of those. That's in one of the Treasury editions. I forgot which one. But so yeah, that happened, and then me and Kevin were friends. There was something else I did with Cosmic Lion that oh right. I did a pinup from Morgan Heron's book, Frankie Boy Monster. So I kind of was like, I was kind of like a part of the family already in a way. So when Ghostman came along, kind of like literally what Eli said, he was like, "Oh, it just makes sense, anyway, to just bring you on board." So
he did a nice pinup of Ghostman as well.
Yeah. He I think Morgan did the first one. I think I was still like in the middle of working on it. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you guys are a good crew over there. I like all the cartoonists and artists that are working over or publishing through Cosmic Lion. It's a great. People should go check it out. There's what was the new one that just dropped? Tran.
Kevin Tran.
Kevin Tran.
Yeah. Overkiller. Yeah.
Overkiller. Doing a pinup for that?
Yeah. Nah, I should have reached out.
I'm not even sure if busy, eh?
That too, but I'm not even sure if he was doing pinups, but I absolutely would do one for sure. Like me and I've known Kevin. We don't know each other super well, but we talked enough. Like, yeah, he's super cool. He's got a great style, man. Like he kind of built his like own kind of style. Like I remember when he first started doing it and I was like, "Whoa, what is this?" And then he just like refined it even more and more, and it's great. He's been killing it. Like,
I find he's got
at, like every show
a little bit like of Kevin like Catalan and a little bit of Joe Madeira, like with the size of the hands. Exaggerated. Like it's kind of he's got that kind of edginess that Kevin Anthony has, but with the exaggerated like really small head, the big like ham hands, like
it's cool. You said Joe Mad. I never thought about it like that. Yeah, that's like perfect. Yeah,
but not that he's got more of that inky, scratchy style. Like Joe's super like clean but like just the proportions, like the bodies.
Yeah, that's
I saw that at first.
Doing PC did. It was really good.
Yeah, I thought it was Kevin Catalan at first because his ink work like looks a bit the same, and then I was like, oh no, it's Kevin Tran. But I was like, I saw Cosmic Lion too, and I thought that cover looks dope. Like that tease he put, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, he's great. There was a at Heroes Con, he had like a black and white like ash can, and he had some of the original art. Man, it's so good, so good.
Nice. Yeah, you guys are putting out some really fun books over there.
Yeah.
So when you go to cons, do you usually go on your own, or do you go through Cosmic? Like, do they usually have a table and they invite you guys to come and join them, or?
Well, for me, Heroes just this past summer, that was actually my very first convention, like at all.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, I'd never tabled or gone like as a fan, just because I guess because I was just focused on the filmmaking stuff, so I just wasn't focusing on going to conventions. But yeah, that was my very first show. It went
So how was
really
that
well. It
experience
was crazy.
for you?
Man, it was. I don't even know how to describe it. It was so good. Uh, got to meet like so many people who I've been talking to for like years, years, and people who were fans of my work. That was crazy. There was somebody who was like, "Oh, I got Ghost Man at my shop in some other state that wasn't North Carolina." And they were like, "Oh, I came here because you were going to be here. So I came to get the second Ghost Man from you." And I'm like, "Wow, like,
awesome.
What are you saying to me right now? What are you talking about?"
That must make you feel like, all right, I'm doing it. Like I'm actually doing that thing, like.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It was a crazy experience. I got to see a bunch of original art, like a bunch of collectors. One guy that commissioned me, he came up to me, he showed me like some Daniel Warren Johnson art that he had commissioned. It was like a piece that I've been looking at online for like the past like 5 years. I'm like, wow, I'm seeing it in person. This is crazy. And I'm seeing it up close, and I still don't get it. I still don't understand like how to do this. What else? Got to meet a bunch of my heroes. Got to meet Sanford Green.
Okay, yeah.
Who else? Brian Stelfreeze. That was a crazy conversation. That was an insane conversation. The stuff, really nice dude. He was like praising my work. I gave him a copy of my art book, and what did he say? He said, he's like, "You're at the point where you don't have to worry about learning to draw anymore. Just worry about your storytelling." And the not worrying about learning to draw, I'm not gonna let that get to my head because I'm like, nah, I gotta keep learning. But it was still a crazy
nice
thing for him to say. Yeah. Yeah, Sanford Green was super cool. I got to have kind of like a very small like one-on-one with Ryan Benjamin. Like nobody was at his table. So we talked for a little bit. So yeah, great time. Really great time.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. That's at Heroes Con, you said, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's everyone's favorite. Everyone we have on there, like, big praise for Heroes Con.
Yeah. Everybody was telling me, they were like, "Oh, this is your first show?" He's like, "Oh, it's going to be downhill from here." Like every other show you do that's not Heroes.
Yeah. No, that's a true Comic Con, right? There's no celebrities like TV or like, movie celebrities. Yeah,
nobody. Not that I saw. Anyway, I mean, definitely celebrities as far as comics go. That's Scotty Young.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like comic creators are the spotlight.
Yeah.
What it should be. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't get just 2 little rows reserved for artists. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I saw you. I didn't realize it was your first because I saw you posting pictures from that convention, but I didn't realize it was your first comic convention as a creator. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really, really great experience. I'll definitely remember that forever, for sure.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, man. So, like, we're so happy to have you in the comics medium, man. Like, have really strong new voice. You know what I mean? Really doing something, something fun with your work. You know what I mean? Like, it's a great time for the underground. You know what I mean? Like, in a lot of other senses, it looks like the comic book world is bubble is popping again, but the underground, man, like it's just seething with brand new talent. Or I guess some of it's guys that have been around for a little while, but like they're finally getting seen now because of cool little imprints like Cosmic Lion and Power Pulp. And like my opinion, the people that put these kind of like distros and imprints together, I don't. I'm a godless heathen, but like they're doing God's work. You know what I mean? Like they're really doing
Yeah.
good stuff for the media.
Yeah, it's really crazy, what can happen when people just come together,
Hmm.
It's like not not saying it's anything is easy, but it's easy to just make a decision like, hey, I love this thing. Let me put some effort into it and let me get with some people who will put effort into it and stuff will happen.
Hmm.
It's really been crazy because I wasn't even, I guess, super big on underground game until like maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. Well, yeah, like 3 years ago. Uh, one of the people who really, one of the first underground or indie cartoonists I came across was this guy named Ryan Vella. He's like an Australian artist, and he made
Okay.
this comic he published himself. It's called The Deadly Hands of Jesus Christ, and it's a
Okay. That right there kind of explains
Yeah,
a lot, I think, just from the title.
yeah, it's a pretty crazy book, man. It's like the day of the crucifixion, and Jesus like jumps off the cross, and it's like doing martial arts, and it's the
Oh
really
fuck! I've
crazy.
seen pages from that on Instagram. I think I saw some
Yep,
like a while back some pages from that book on Instagram. Someone had posted it. Yeah, I know what you're talking
yeah,
about now. Now that you're explaining it to me, it's coming back. I remember seeing like pages here and there on Instagram. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That dude was like a huge inspiration, especially for Ghost Man. And I really don't talk about it enough, but yeah, he was another person that kind of got me to really just try it. Not even from talking to him directly, but just from looking at his art.
His work.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So from there, I started looking at more, just people online, Facebook groups and Instagram and stuff, like who was outside of these big companies that's just kind of doing their own thing. And yeah, the indie comics community is absolutely insane. Like there's just never ending. There's just so many people you can discover just by looking around. It's
Yeah.
wild.
and it's cool too because some of the bigger indie companies have, in my opinion, been dropping the ball lately, and I think that it's really good that there's just a great stock of people just underneath that are just kind of like, yeah, we could maybe get published to you, but fuck it, like we'll make more money if we just push out ourselves. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I love that that kind of economy is there for people that self-publish now because I mean like I said, I'm from the '80s. I remember like the Ninja Turtles. Like one of the main things is like, and then David Lapham's El Capitan. Like they had to shut these imprints down because like at some point it fell off. Whereas now like, and then eventually like yeah they had to, most of those people had to sign the image or something like that to get their
Mm.
stuff up and running again, whereas now it's like if people are leaving image to get their stuff up and running properly, which I think is great.
Yeah.
Well, I think Kickstarter's helping a lot with that too. And
Yeah.
a lot of people can go to Kickstarter to help them out financially to get the book off the ground and stuff. So it's a whole new age for like the indie and underground comics. If you can go to the crowdfunding route, you can get a lot of stuff made. Mhm.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So Brunson, man, now that you had a taste of your first convention, do you have like anything planned or lined up coming up for the coming maybe to close out this year, or anything lined up for next
Um
year convention wise, so people like any store signings or anything like that, or convention, so more of your readers can go meet up with you, get some original art, have them sign the book, chat a bit with you
no signings. I know for sure I'm going back to Heroes next year.
next
Uh
year. Yeah.
like that's 100% if nothing else. Uh I would like to do C2E2. It's pretty close to me,
Okay. Yeah. That's a
yeah, it's
Chicago
like a
one, right?
40,
Yeah,
yeah, it's like a 40-minute train ride if that long. Um but we'll see about that. I can't confirm that yet, but definitely those two I wanna try to do for sure.
Is that one just comics or is it like a fan expo?
It's like a fan expo. I think there's a lot of like anime, manga stuff there for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, they don't have the movie stuff, even though it's Comic Con Electric Expo. I think is what the C2E2 stands for.
Okay.
Electronic.
Also, there's like video games and stuff too. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty a well-rounded nerd thing, but like their comic book uh, artist alley and stuff, it's way better than if you went to like an official branded Comic Con type place like that.
Got you.
Yeah.
So I know it's pretty popular amongst creators, comic creators, the Chicago ones.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Want to plug your socials, man? If people want to, because you're a great follow. You're pretty active on socials. So I follow you on Instagram's like the go-to place that I go to see your stuff. But
yeah. I think at Art of Brunson on everything, X, Instagram. I don't really get on Blue Sky, I guess, but Art of Brunson on there too. Is there anything else?
I thought, did you have a TikTok? Did you have a TikTok in your link tree?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I have a TikTok. Yeah, I need to post on it more. But yeah, it's also Art of Brunson. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to do
process stuff on there, or
not recently. I want to get back into it though. It's kind of hard to like record a full like drawing session. I guess I could stop and start, but I do go live on Instagram every once in a while.
Okay.
So that's like a cool way if you want to like see me work. Just like keep an eye out for that for sure. But yeah, at Art of Brunson on all socials.
Show people your toothbrush skills.
Yeah. Watch me accidentally like drop a glob of ink on the canvas
on your
on the
piece
board or whatever. Yeah.
Like,
I've definitely done it a couple times. Man, it sucks.
I meant to do that. That's kind of like me doing some Simon Bisley shit. Yeah.
Yeah, just going for it, just laying down, whatever. There's some pieces where I'm like, man, I'm not gonna stream myself doing this because I got to do something crazy, and I'm not about to mess this up in front of people. So I just won't even do it, or I'll do it before I get on. So yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. So, man, thanks for coming on. This is something Johnny and I we've been talking about because when we had Kevin on, I think you're in the chats chatting with us, and I think when we did Vile as well, you popped in when we did our Kickstarter episode. We're talking about Vile, and Erwin was in there chatting. I think so were you. So Johnny and I were like talking about. It's been a while. We've been talking about
Vile is such a beautiful book, man. Like just the backgrounds alone and the graffiti in the background. Like, oh my god, Erwin is insane with that shit.
So when I saw you post that you're ready to come on and talk comics on shows and stuff, I was like, oh, cool, man. That's an easy in right there. So drop you a line.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for accepting and thanks for coming on. It was awesome talking to you.
Yeah, it was a great guy. Thanks for having me, for sure.
All right, Johnny, man, you have any last questions or thoughts or?
No, like you got it covered. I was just gonna thank Raymar as well. Like it's been like a thing. I remember, there's also like a lot of people were covering Ghostman at the time, and I got this whole kind of like hang up about like catching people when they're not as popular or when everybody's not talking to them or about them. So like that way we could get maybe new information, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, chances are they'll just come on and say the same thing. So yeah, we're really happy we caught you when we did, when you got so much new stuff to talk about. So yeah, hopefully, like we said, maybe when Erwin's Kickstarter happens, we could maybe get both you guys on or something. That could be kind of fun, or I'm not sure. But yeah, that's kind of a thing. Kind of hoping to get Erwin on pretty soon. The
Kickstarter should be coming soon. He's maybe, I don't know. We'll see. It says coming soon, so I mean, I'm assuming it'll be before the end of the year. So,
thanks for bringing all your fans with you too, man. This was like probably one of our most watched episodes live ever. So that's gangster.
Yeah, pretty active in the chat. It's always fun when people are participating in the chat. So thanks to everyone. Ilya, Brandon, Erwin, as always, you're always super active in the chats whenever you stop in. So it's awesome having you in here. So thanks to everyone that popped in. I didn't maybe some other names that I missed.
There's a couple people that didn't say nothing during the show, but they kind of popped in to say goodbye, which is cool. Like most of the time we don't get that. Like usually they just sit to watch and be quiet, which is kind of a nerve. Makes me think the government's watching me. But all right, we'll be back on Wednesday. We're going to be doing our first ever read along. We're going to be doing voice acting with it. We're going to be doing our friend Alex Delaney's Derelict Wizard of Paint issue. It should be really fun. Like we're going to be doing a new thing for the show, and hopefully it's as fun of a segment as we hope it is. So I hope to see some of you guys maybe there on Wednesday. Until then,
outro time, man. Outro time.